Namaste and hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel Debolina, and our today's topic is environment. So today we'll learn about environment. Now you see, what is environment? Environment is our basic life support system. Okay, it is the basic life support system. Now why environment is the basic life support system? You see here, environment is the basic life support system because it provides us with the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and the land where we live. So environment is our basic life support system because it provides us with the food that we eat, the air that we breathe, and the water that we drink, and also the land where we are living. Now you see here, the place, people, things and nature and that surround any living organisms is called environment. So you see, a living organism is surrounded by many things. What are the things that a living organism is surrounded by? It is surrounded by with the people, it is surrounded by with many man-made things, it is surrounded by with the natural things, and all these that surrounds a living organism is called an environment. Okay, now you see here, it is a combination of natural and human-made phenomena. So a environment, it is a combination of natural and human-made phenomena. So if you see here, I hope you can see the environment. So if you see this environment, if this is the environment, so in our environment we will find both the natural as well as the human-made things. So the natural things that we will find here is the air, the water, the land and the living things. And human-made things we will find like buildings, roads, bridges, industries and parks. So in an environment you will find both natural and man-made things. Okay, now we will learn about the human environment. Now you see, what is human environment? Now you see here, human beings modify their natural environment. So we human beings, what do? We modify our natural environment. Now you see, how do we modify our natural environment? You see here, with time we learned new skills. That is, what new skills we have learned with time? That is to grow our food. We grow the crops, right? Then you have seen, we build our homes, we have developed better means of transport and communication system. So in this way we have modified our environment. So you see, we human beings, we modify our natural environment. Earlier we used to live in trees and caves. The early man, they used to live in the trees and caves. But now what we have learned to build our homes. We have developed a better means of transport and communication. So in this way we have modified our environment. And in the human environment reveals the activities, the creations and interactions among human beings. So in the human environment you will find the creations, yes, you will find interactions among the human beings. Okay, you will also find the interactions. Okay, now you see here, places where people build their homes are settlements. So in the human environment where people build their homes are known as settlements. And usually people settle near the river valleys because water will be available to them easily, the soil will be fertile. So what people do, they they settle down near the river valleys. Okay, now you see here, settlements can be of two types, that is permanent settlement and temporary settlement. Now you see, in the permanent settlement, more and more settlements today are the permanent settlements. Today nowadays you will find more settlements are the permanent settlements. Now you see, in this settlement people build their homes to live in. So in a permanent settlement people build their homes to live in. Okay, they have a permanent place to live in. But in the temporary settlements are the settlements in which are occupied for a short period of time. But in the temporary settlements, what happens? The people occupy the place for a short period of time. Okay. And usually people living in a deep forest, cold or hot deserts, mountain areas, they prefer temporary settlements. So people living in the very, in the mountain areas, in the desert areas, in the deep forest, they prefer the temporary settlements. Okay. Okay, so now you see, first we have learned that settlements can be permanent and temporary settlements. Now we will learn settlements can also be rural and urban settlements. Now what is rural settlements? Now you see here, the villages are the rural settlements. So the villages are the rural settlements, where people are engaged in agricultural works, fishing, forestry, crafts works, etc. So you see, in the rural areas, people are engaged in the agricultural work, in fishing, in craft work. Okay, and the villages are called the rural settlements. Now you see urban settlements. The cities are the urban settlements. Okay, here people are engaged in manufacturing, trading, and services. So in cities, people are, engaged in manufacturing, trading and services. Okay. So I hope you all have understood. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.